Hey guys, it's HDZ, and I'm going to be asking PS360 HD2 your questions for the Ask Me Anything. So without further ado, let's get started. So Nick Senna wants to know, who is your favorite Naruto YouTuber besides yourself?
Okay, so that's a pretty good question. Who is my favorite Naruto YouTuber other than myself? First of all, I would just like to say that there's a lot of great Narutubers in this community. You have myself, you have Sheikah's Clouds, you have S. Storm, you have the Shonen Games guys, you have who else? You have Ichiraku TV. I enjoy a vast majority of the content that the community puts out, big or small. I try to pay attention to everyone because you get a better grasp of what the whole community wants and their feedbacks and their thoughts on the game as a whole. But if I had to choose, I would probably have to go with Sheikah's Clouds, as he's probably the funniest out of all of us. And he has some crazy ass machinimas, and he's always yelling and screaming and shit. So yeah, if I had to choose, I'd probably say Sheikah's Clouds, but I enjoy the community as a whole.
So Goalie Dunn says, long time sub man, do you ever get tired of doing YouTube? Your honest thoughts. I and many other people really appreciate what you do.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Do I ever get tired of doing YouTube? Okay, so the honest answer to this is hell yeah, absolutely. I've thought about quitting many times, but I don't know, man. Once you build a channel of this size up, it's just kind of hard to walk away from it, because I've gotten used. I don't want to say you guys are like, family or something, but I've kind of gotten close to a lot of people in the community, and walking away is not just walking away from the channel. You kind of walk away from those guys as well, and I walk away from my subs, and it's just too hard. Like it really is. I feel dedicated to just keep it. It sounds weird, but I just feel dedicated to keeping the fans updated on the games I love to play. And I don't know, it's like I'm addicted to it. So yeah, I've been doing this since 2007. So I've been doing this for a very long time, and I was actually considering retiring after Storm 4. I'm still considering that, but I don't think I will ever fully leave this community and my channel, because I'm a diehard Naruto fan. I'm a diehard anime fan, Dragon Ball fan. So I just don't see myself ever getting tired of the games and the community. And so to answer your question, do I get tired? Yes, I absolutely get tired of doing this. I don't think people realize how much hard work goes into running a YouTube channel like this. But to be honest, over the years I've done it so long that I have it down to a science. Like, it was so much more difficult when I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I didn't know where the information came from. I didn't know where to get screenshots. I didn't know where to get trailers. I didn't know when scans were gonna release. But I've been doing it so long, it's like I have everything remembered. I know when things are gonna come out before they do. It's just like a pattern, it's a routine. So I can literally just go to sleep, and I can run my channel in my sleep. So right now, it's weird, because right now it's actually so easy to do what I do. So it's very hard in the beginning, gets a lot easier to run a channel as you get older, but as you get older, you also get busier. So it's a balance. It's a trade-off. But yeah, that's my answer. Yes, I'm tired of it, but I love it, so I probably won't stop anytime soon.
Fari Tifdiki wants to ask, what inspired you to make a YouTube channel?
Okay, so this is what inspired me to make a YouTube channel. Alright, so back in 2007, there was this Naruto game called Rise of a Ninja, and it was just announced by Ubisoft, and pretty much, I was, enthralled into Naruto, like, head first. I was, you know, just a huge, Naruto was like life at that point. So, pretty much I wanted to know everything there was to know about this game. I was, you know, it was the first next gen Naruto game. It was supposed to be an open world RPG. So you can imagine the hype. I'm a gamer, huge Naruto fan, say no more, right? So basically, I was on this forum, and some of you guys might remember this forum. It was the Ubisoft Rise of a Ninja forums. I'm pretty sure some of you guys were on there. And basically, this is kind of where the whole keep you guys updated thing started. So basically, I was like the info guy on the forum, and I would collect screenshots. I would go information hunting, trying to find any scrap of info we can to bring back to the forum so we all can talk about it. So basically, one day, I can't remember how I came across this trailer. It might have been an IGN trailer. I think it was. IGN had the premiere trailer for it. And so basically I had the download link for it. And I ended it up, we needed to put it somewhere so people could watch it. And YouTube at the time just started kind of getting big. And so I created a YouTube account, and I threw the Rise of a Ninja trailer on there. And that is the first thing I uploaded. That pretty much started my YouTube career. That's how I started a YouTube channel. And but to be honest, at that time, I really just did it. I had no intention of actually becoming like a YouTuber. I just did it out of the need of having somewhere to host this trailer that we had. And you know, believe it or not, I really wasn't the first Naruto guy on YouTube. There was this guy called jeez, I forgot his name. I think MVS Corporations, and there was this other guy called Des, and they really like got me into full blown like trying to be like a Naruto YouTuber back then. So yeah, that's how I got on YouTube. Was needing to host, needing somewhere to host this Naruto Rise of a Ninja trailer.
Runningon Luffy says, "Sup man, I'm happy you're doing a Q&A because I always wanted to ask you which is your favorite moment in Naruto/Naruto Shippuden, and why'd you start watching Naruto? Love you. No homo."
Yeah, I love you too, man. Yeah, no homo. But alright, so I'll answer your last question first. How did I get into Naruto? This is actually a pretty funny, well, not really funny story, but it's a weird story. Basically, I was a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan, as most kids my age were at the time in the, at around 2003. And basically I collected Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was a huge Yu-Gi-Oh head, and I was at a Blockbuster, and I saw this new magazine on the shelf. It said, Shonen Jump, first issue, or something like that. Something along the lines of that. And, on the cover, there was this, promotion for, free Yu-Gi-Oh card inside. And it was a limited edition, Blue Eyes White Dragon card. So my eyes lit up when I saw it. I was like, holy shit, like, I am getting this magazine. Like, so I bought the magazine from Blockbuster. I went home, I tore the plastic off, and I basically just said, fuck this book. And I almost tore the book apart, and I threw it against the wall, and I ripped the card out. And, I don't know, a few days later, I was bored as shit. Like, I was bored out of my mind. And, then I saw the magazine on the floor that came with the Yu-Gi-Oh card. So I picked it up out of just sheer boredom, and I started flipping through it. I started reading. Then I noticed, I think they had Dragon Ball in it. So I was like, hey, like, at the time, I had no idea what manga was. Like, I didn't know that Dragon Ball, the anime, was actually from, like, a manga. So when I saw it, I was like, I was a bit confused, because I was like, I know this is Dragon Ball, and I've seen, like, what they were showing, I already seen it in anime form. So I was like, yo, this is like some kind of weird old comic book of Dragon Ball, but like I couldn't understand it because I was like, why would you watch this instead of watching like the anime in full color? You know, it's not like a stale image book. So, and it's so funny when you consider, like, now it's almost reversed. Like, I would prefer to read the manga than watch the anime. It's so funny how things work, but yeah, so basically I was flipping through the book. There was this, I seen, forgot what the show was called. But yeah, it was this, Prince of Tennis. They had this board game, Hikaru no Go. And then I came across this manga called Naruto. And that's the first time I was introduced to Naruto. Through Shonen Jump in 2003. And from there on, I was hooked. I went out and I bought every month. I went out and bought the new Shonen Jump. Now, for like a period, I had ended up moving, and I was kind of going through like a few things with school and things, like stuff like that. So, and I was kind of, you know, I was like 13, 14, so I was kind of you know, that stage, like, you know, I was kind of, you know, girls, not, you know, video games. I was like back and forth kind of thing. And, yeah, I kind of dropped the Shonen Jump books for a while. I stopped reading them. And then, in 2005, I seen a commercial on Cartoon Network promoting Naruto. Oh, this new anime called Naruto. And I was like, hey, that's that one comic book thing that I was reading. So yeah, that's pretty much how I got into Naruto. Through Shonen Jump. Then, I saw the anime I saw the anime on Cartoon Network. And then here's another funny thing is, once Naruto ended, I had no idea about Naruto Shippuden because, you know, I didn't get a computer until I was 16 years old. So I had no idea about the internet. You know, the only time I ever went on the internet was like at the library to go on Yahoo and check my email, or like go to Cartoon Network and play Flash games. So basically, I ended up finding Naruto Shippuden, like the manga, online. So, but it had them like older, so I had no idea what I was reading. I knew it was Naruto, but I didn't really understood because they were older. Like Sasuke was older, and it was just so mind blowing to me because I was so sad when it ended. I thought that was the end of the series, and to find out there was this whole, like, they got older, could you imagine, like, the fanboy? Like, my head almost exploded, and this was in 2006. So, 2006, 2007. So my head almost exploded, and I pretty much, caught up on the chapters that I missed. I probably was like 50 chapters behind. I read them all in like 2-3 days. So yeah, that's how I got into Naruto. Favorite moments in Naruto Shippuden. Alright, oh God, this is so tough. Favorite moments. Of course, Rock Lee versus Gaara is a highlight for everyone. That is one of my favorite moments. I want to say it's my favorite of part 1, but I'm not sure. When Sasuke met Itachi for the first time, that moment was so emotional, so impactful to see the way Sasuke reacted towards his brother like that. That was another special moment for me. And the whole Uchiha Massacre backstory thing that we didn't really get until later, but yeah, just the whole basis of Itachi killed his family, Sasuke wanted revenge. It was so crazy to me. And then, Naruto vs. Sasuke, obviously, another highlight for part 1. As far as part 2, Sasuke versus Deidara was such a good battle to me because it was so strategic, and every time he thought one had the other trapped, they would like counter. It was just so epic. Sasuke versus Deidara is a highlight for me. Kakashi and Team Shikamaru, I don't know, Team Kakashi or Shikamaru versus the zombie twins was another highlight for me. That whole animation battle sequence was so awesome, and of course the death of Asuma was sad and all that, and what else? I mean, yeah, really, and you know, yeah, I would say that those were the highlights for me. And of course, part 3, you know, watching Naruto, Sasuke, you know, Naruto become Hokage, they have kids and shit. I mean, what more can you want? It was a great ending. Kishi delivered. So, yeah, sorry for such a long answer, but I hope you guys listen to this shit. I might have to edit it or something, but, yeah, that's my answer.
Extreme Pyrosonic says, Yo, what's up PS360HD2? Extreme Pyrosonic here. My question is, 1, how do you plan on expanding your channel in the near future? And 2, have you set any goals for yourself, and how many of them have you completed thus far? Keep up the good work, bro.
Alright, so one of the main things that I wanted to do was I wanted to talk and use my voice more. So I'm kind of already doing it. You know, this is what the AMA was about. This is what the Q&A was about. I wanted to interact with you guys a little more because I don't use video, and you know, what I do use is audio, but I rarely even use, I really don't talk, especially compared to the other Narutubers. And I feel like a lot of you guys probably don't, like, you guys can't relate to me because of that. So that's one of my goals, is to use my voice more. And what do I plan to do in the future? Have I set any goals? To be honest, there really isn't any goals. You know, I do this out of just the pure, I started doing this just out of the pure joy of doing it because I was a huge Naruto fan, but it kind of turned into like a job. And, you know, so, yeah, I just go with the flow, man. I don't have any set goals. But yeah, I hope that answers the question.
The Gaming Taco HD comes with a few questions. So he says, Hey man, I'm a huge fan of yours, and I've been watching all your Storm 4 vids from Gamescom. Thank you from all the Storm community for the uploads. Now for my questions. What character would you love to be announced for Storm 4? The one you want the most. What got you into Naruto? My brother got me into Naruto after showing me Naruto vs. Pain's fight, and I was hooked. Thank you in advance.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. And, you know, I appreciate all my subscribers and all you guys for tuning in every day. Everything that I upload, you guys watch. So I appreciate it as well. Thanks. As far as your question goes, the character that I wanted the most, that's a good question. The character that I wanted to see the most would have to be 8-Gate Guy, and he's already been confirmed, so I guess I would have to go with, yeah, 8-Gate Guy. But we haven't seen his moveset yet, so I'm really hoping to see how epic his moveset is. As far as your second question goes, I believe I already answered that earlier, but you know, you should thank your bro for putting you on to one of the greatest animes of all time. Naruto vs. Pain was a badass fight. So yeah, give your bro a big hug the next time you see him.
Takuchi07 wants to know, when you created your channel, did you already have an idea of the theme?
Well, yeah, by now, when I created PS360 HD2, I knew that I wanted it to be a Naruto focused gaming channel, and it kind of went from Naruto only, and it expanded out to almost everything, all kind of anime games. So yeah, I kind of had an idea of what I wanted.
And finally, the DBZ Squirrel wants to know, what's your favorite movie set of all the new characters we've seen from Naruto Storm 4, and do you think there will be a demo for the game? And I think by that first half of the question, he's asking, what's your favorite character from the movie characters that we've seen so far in the game?
Okay, this one is so easy. It has to be Sasuke the Last. I mean, this guy's moveset is absolutely insane. From his grab to his Firestar Amaterasu combo, his ultimate is just godly. I mean, what is it, Chibaku Tensei with a planet busting Chidori? Like, come on, man. And like, when it goes to the outer world view, that shit is just so epic, so amazing. Yeah, Sasuke's the last by far, easily.
So those were the questions for the PS360 HD2 Q&A, and hopefully you got what you wanted out of his answers. For now, make sure to leave your comments below and talk about what you got out of this video, and leave a like if you learned something new. Obviously, share the content around for friends that you know that would be interested in knowing just a little bit more about their favorite Naruto YouTuber. This has been Hysterical Games of Shonen Games. Bye.